So hello everyone and welcome to Career Launcher. So as you all are aware that every Sunday at 3 p.m. We are having weekly current affairs. So basically in this class we are going to discuss the fourth week current affairs for the month of June. So we have already done from January onwards, and if you have not watched the previous videos, I would suggest please go and watch the earlier ones as well. Am I audible, visible? Is everything fine? Suggest please go and watch. Okay, so basically those who have not watched the earlier ones, जिन्होंने previous videos नहीं देखे हैं, for them actually, first of all, please subscribe to our channel. Okay, go to the playlist and scroll down the playlist. You will get this one, right? Weekly current affairs. इसमें देखो नीचे लिखा view full playlist. So click on view full playlist and you will get these videos. So you will find the videos from January onwards. So 4 parts for January, right? 4 weeks, then February, then March, then April, then May. And this is the June 4th week that we are going to discuss here. Okay, I'm audible, visible. Okay, thank you. Fine. Okay, so let us begin. It's 3 p.m. So let us begin with the question. The first question says, what is the name of Ola's AI assistant? Ola, I'm sure you must be aware. Ola is a company which is specifically famous for taxi ride, right? If I'm not wrong, there is a bike ride also, right? So this is Ola is an app also, something similar to Uber. So they have actually come up with an AI, artificial intelligence assistant tool. What is that called? You should be telling me. The right answer is option A, Kruti, right? So Krutrim जो है ना इनका AI का company है. Krutrim is actually one of the company of Ola. Okay, so Ola is a parent company like this. You can understand, and one of its subsidiary you can say is Krutrim, and they have made an AI chatbot or AI assistance called as Kruti. Okay, so that is what you should be knowing. So A is the right answer to this question. Let's move on to the next one. The next question says, under which rule are India's solar waste guidelines issued recently? So basically you have to tell me. So this is talking about solar waste guidelines. So what is solar waste guideline? You first understand what is solar waste. So this is a waste that is generated after the solar panel is of no use. The solar panel is used for, let's say, converting the solar energy into different forms of energy. But of course, after a certain years, the solar panel will be of no use. So you have to throw it. But please be aware that it contains harmful chemical also, solar panel. So you have to handle it also when it becomes useless. You have to handle it. Its waste should be handled properly. Okay. So, and of course, it is something similar to the e-waste. So the right answer is D is the right answer. Okay. I'll tell you how. Dekho. Someone has said option C. Dekho, biomedical waste क्या चीज़ से लेते हो? Bio मतलब life, medical. This you will find it in hospital. Okay. This is a hospital में आपने देखा होगा अगर if you have visited a big hospital, so nearby you will find actually a big garbage dump. वहाँ पे किसी का मतलब डॉक्टर का मास्क होगा, ये होगा, सर्जरी के इक्विपमेंट्स होंगे, इंजेक्शन होगा, है ना, these are the things. उसको बायोमेडिकल वेस्ट कहते हैं, right? है ना? So this is what you should know. So solar waste is जैसे ई वेस्ट टाइप की चीज, जैसे अगर मान लीजिए मोबाइल लैपटॉप खराब हो जाता है तो उसमें के केमिकल्स को आपको हैंडल करना होता है, राइट? Similarly, e-waste जो solar panel है, that is also something near to that, है ना? So the answer is e-waste management tools. D is the right answer to this question. And who has come up with the guidelines? CPCB, Central Pollution Control Board, which is actually a, so this is actually a statutory body. E-waste management tools 2022. Okay, so D is the right answer. Let's move on to the next one. Where was the G7 summit that PM Narendra Modi attended, held in June 2025? And I'm sure you must have watched our class. We had discussed about G7 summits. Toronto, Vancouver, Ottawa, Kananaskis. All these 4 are actually city in which country? Yes, Krishi says they were very good. Kananaskis, Alberta. In which country? These 4 cities actually belong to the same country, that is Canada. Okay. Yes, it's Canada. So D is the right answer. And what is the capital, by the way? Capital क्या है? Canada की capital क्या है? Capital of Canada is, it's there on the screen, in front of your screen. Yes, not Toronto, Ottawa. Okay. Toronto is a very famous city, but the capital is Ottawa. Okay. So here D is the right answer. And we have already taken a class on G7. So you have to just search this on YouTube, 51st G7 Summit 2025 Career Launcher Law Intense. You'll get this video. Yes. Yes, good afternoon, Ashutosh. Welcome to the class. Anna. I'm sure you must have watched this. Okay. And we have discussed about all the G7 countries also here. The next is, where will Kazakhstan's first nuclear power plant being built? Astana, Almaty, Ulkan, Aktau. And which country is helping? Name of the country and the company. Which country is helping Kazakhstan to come up with the first nuclear power plant? So this nuclear power plant will be used to generate electricity. First nuclear power plant of Kazakhstan. Let me see. The right answer is option C, Ulkan mein open ho jara. Yes. Yes, Krishi Sasdeva, you're right. It's actually Russia. ठीक है, Rosatom company. So that is what you should know. तो ये कजाकिस्तान है, उल्कन जगह है. This is Ulkan. ठीक है, 400 kilometers from Almaty. Okay. So the right answer is C, Ulkan is the place where it is being made. अच्छा, एक चीज बता रहे हैं, इस रीजन को जोग्राफिकली क्या कहते हैं? This region is geographically called as what? कजाकिस्तान, दिस इज उज्बेकिस्तान. ठीक है, और ये वाला है किर्गिस्तान और ये ताजिकिस्तान. So these countries are together called as geographically what? A particular name is there. Why I'm telling you? Yes, very good. Central Asia. Very good, Krishi Sasdeva. Because if you see CLAT 2021 paper, one of the option mentioned this term Central Asia. So unless until you know with the help of a map, you cannot answer it. Capital Astana, right? So that is what you should know. And who is helping Kazakhstan make this? The right answer is रशिया. ठीक है, रशिया की कंपनी है, रोसाटम करे कुछ नाम है. ठीक है, एक बार आप चेक कर लीजिएगा. रशिया इज हेल्पिंग. Okay, let's move on. Where did the recent Air India plane crash occur on 12th June 2025? We have discussed so many times in our YouTube session. So now I believe that you all should be answering it. Now इससे रिलेटेड मैं एक दो और सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ. What is the name of the flight? वो कौन सी मॉडल थी? The right answer is C, Ahmedabad. So it was the model of Boeing. Which model? The name of the, it was of course an Air India plane, but Air India is the agency which runs aeroplane. And the name of the model was Boeing. Name, पूरा नाम बता. Boeing is the US company. हाँ, Dreamliner. पूरा नाम बताइए. AI-171 Dreamliner का 787 Dreamliner ये थी ना, या Dreamliner 787 ये था मॉडल. Okay, so these are the things you should be knowing about. There was one person sitting in 11A seat who survived. Okay, so this is what you should know. इससे रिलेटेड एक और टर्म काफी न्यूज में था, वो रैम एयर टर्बाइन आपने सुना होगा. And we had discussed it in that class where I had discussed about Ahmedabad plane crash. So go to the live section, scroll down on our YouTube, and you will find one video regarding this Ahmedabad plane crash. Okay, there I had discussed about RAT, etc. Let's move on to the next one. Who was recently named as Global Ambassador of Maldives Tourism? In fact, recently, Honorable Prime Minister visited there also. Yes, Krishi says they were right. The right answer is option C, Katrina Kaif. So C is the right answer. Katrina Kaif named Global Ambassador for Maldives Tourism. Yes, Ashutosh, right. So here is India, this is Sri Lanka, this is actually Maldives, and the capital is Mali. Okay, C is the right answer. The next one is, which of the following Indian teams recently won 5 World Rapid Team Championship? Chess Gurukul, MGD1, Kings India, Indian Knights. What is the right answer? The right answer is MGD1. B is the right answer. Win 2025 Fight World in London. Okay, history made up. Okay, let's move on further to the next one. What civilian honor was Indian Prime Minister awarded recently during the Republic of Cyprus visit? Order of Honor, Order of Makarios III, Grand Laurel of Cyprus, Medal of Peace. What is the right answer? The right answer is option B, Order of Makarios III. B is the right answer. Yes, Krishi says they were right. B is the right answer. Good. Cyprus highest civilian award. So let's move on to the next one. Which are the following African countries set to receive its first locomotive from Indian Railways? Locomotives, matlab? What is the meaning of locomotive? Locomotive train का जो engine होता है, train engine is called as locomotive. And this is being manufactured in the state of Bihar. And it will be sent to, yes, Soviet Sambat, very good. No, not Ghana. No, actually not Ghana. Guinea. C is the right answer. Okay. So C is the right answer. Okay. It will be sent to Guinea. The Ghana, India to export 150 Bihar built. So this is actually Marawara diesel locomotive factory in Bihar mein, where diesel engines are being made, and these diesel engines will be, there is a 3,000 crore deal. Will be exported to Guinea under Make in India initiative. Okay. So here is India. This is Africa continent. And here is Guinea. देखो Ghana और Guinea अलग-अलग country. Here we are talking about this one, Guinea. Both are different countries. You have to be careful. Okay. So that is what you should know. In fact, this water body is called as Gulf of Guinea. I'm sure you must be aware with this name. The next is, which city in India was recently designated as Category A Render Pest Holding Facility by Food and Agriculture Organization and WOAH? World Organization of Animal Health करके कुछ है, WOAH. ठीक है. Render pest is a disease caused which impacts or which affects the cattle population. FAO and WO. World Organization of Animal Health. NISAD Bhopal. B is the right answer. Yes, Ashutosh, very good. No. B is the right answer. Let's move on to the next one. Which of the following countries houses the world's largest sand battery? Very important. Means the energies generated from renewable energy will be actually stored in the sand. So sand will act as a storage of energy. ऐसे समझ लेना. The right answer? The right answer is option A, Finland. A is the right answer to this question. Largest sand battery which uses crushed soapstone for thermal storage. A is the right answer. Let's move on to the next one. अच्छा, फिनलैंड की कोई कैपिटल बता सकता है anyone? कैपिटल बताइए तो. Helsinki. ठीक है. Yes, Krishi Sachdeva, very good. Let's move on to the next one. Which of the following countries has the highest number of nuclear warheads according to CPRI 2025? USA, Russia, China, North Korea. So CPRI means Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. Stockholm is a country, is a city in Stockholm, is a in क्या नाम था उसका, स्वीडन. हाँ, so स्वीडन की कैपिटल है स्टॉकहोम. So इसी के नाम पर है स्टॉकहोम इंटरनेशनल पीस रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट. So they come up with the rankings of arms import, arms export, nuclear warheads, these are the things, arms expenditure like that. And the largest nuclear warhead is not USA but Russia. B is the right answer. Yes, Ashutosh, right. Oslo is the capital of Norway, right? Yes, Soviet Sampath, you were right. B is the right answer. Russia, not USA. Okay, please correct it. It's B. The next one is who has recently been appointed as the first female head of Britain's MI6 spy agency. MI6. जैसे इंडिया में IB होती है, इंटेलिजेंस ब्यूरो, right, which is a domestic intelligence agency. Something similar to that is MI6 of Britain, and this is a spy agency of that. So for the first time, we are seeing a first female head. What is her name? Internal intelligence, right? Name क्या है? Blaise Matrivelli. So B is the right answer to this question. The next one is who has recently been endorsed as the president of International Big Cat Alliance. Again, this is a PYQ also, International Big Cat Alliance, and it contains it was established in April 2023 when we completed 50 years of Project Tiger, and it is supposed to protect, I think, 7 or 8 big cats. International Big Cat Alliance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Tiger, lion, snow leopard, leopard, jaguar, puma, and cheetah. So these are the 7 that needs to be protected. So who has been endorsed as the president? Mr. Bhupendra Yadav. He is the Minister of Environment, Forest, and Climate Change. C is the right answer to this question. Okay. The next one is which of the following countries will co-host 2025 ICC Women's World Cup with India? Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Pakistan, UAE. What is the right answer? Yes, Subhi Sampath, very good. Sri Lanka. A is the right answer. India and Sri Lanka will jointly host. A is the right answer to this question. Let's move on to the next one. Where was India's largest Gati Shakti multimodal cargo terminal inaugurated? I'm sure you must be aware of this. PM Gati Shakti Yojana. Varanasi, Kochi, Manesar, Bengaluru. What is the right answer? The right answer is Manesar. C is the right answer. And Manesar is in Haryana, near to Gurugram. So C is the right answer. Okay. The next one is Indian Prime Minister PM Modi visited Croatia for the first time on June 18 after attending G7 summit from Canada. What is the capital of Croatia? And Croatia is a country in Europe. कार्गो टर्मिनल मल्टी मॉडल हो सकता है हमारे हिसाब में, क्यों नहीं? सिर्फ शिप से ही नहीं जाता है ना कार्गो, और भी तरीके से जाता है ना, ट्रक से एंड ट्रेन से एटसेट्रा आल्सो. द राइट आंसर इज ऑप्शन बी, Zagreb. Croatia's capital is Zagreb. So you can see, let me show. Here is India. This is Europe. यहाँ पे ये वाला है क्रोशिया. और एक और जगह कहते हैं वो साइप्रस, ये वाला है साइप्रस. Here also PM Modi visited, है ना, where he got that award, Order of Marquis III, है ना. The next one is which is the state with the highest health budget allocation in India? मतलब percentage wise they are asking, percentage of total expenditure in the budget. यूपी, केरला, मेघालय, पंजाब। Right answer is option C. Meghalaya is the right answer. 8% of its state budget. Yes, C is the right answer. Yes, Soviet Sampath, you were right. The next is, which of the following military exercise is being held between India and France in June 2025? कौन सा जॉइंट मिलिट्री एक्सरसाइज हो रहा है? Yes, exercise Shakti. B is the right answer. Good, कृषि सचदेवा, right. अच्छा, एक दो और एक्सरसाइज होता है, एक नेवी का होता है, एक एयरफोर्स का होता है बिटवीन इंडिया एंड फ्रांस। ये तो मिलिट्री का हो गया, मतलब आर्मी, और एक नेवी का होता है, एक एयरफोर्स का होता है बिटवीन इंडिया एंड फ्रांस। व्हाट इज दैट? वरुणा। यस, ये वाला वरुणा हो गया। वरुणा कैसे याद रखोगे? लास्ट में एनए है, एनए से नेवी, ठीक है। एयरफोर्स का जॉइंट एक्सरसाइज कौन कौन सा है? गरुड़ा शक्ति कहते हैं इसको, ठीक है, ये गरुड़ा कहते हैं। The next one is where will the world's first AI governed nation, Sensei Island, being located? So Sensei is, I think, a company, British owned company. So they are regulating, they are coming up with a Sensei Island that will be governed by artificial intelligence only. So where will you find? Near which country? Near which country? The right answer is, बताइए। Option A, Philippines is the right answer to this question. Here is India, this is Philippines. The capital is Manila. Okay. Let's move on. What is the name of the operation launched by India to evacuate its nationals from Iran? I mean, recently we have seen Israel-Iran conflict. So after that, India launched an operation to bring back people from Iran and Israel. What is the name of that operation called? And I think it is easy. You all should be answering it. Yes, Krishi Sachdeva, you are right. Operation Sindhu is the right answer. ठीक है, so ये आंसर वापस लाइए, ऑपरेशन सिंधु। देखो, ये सिंधु है और सिंदूर, both are different thing, completely different. So don't get confused. Okay, so B is the right answer. Yes, so Veer Sampath, you are also right. Ashutosh, you are also right. The next is, what is INS Arnala recently in news? Yes, very good. D is the right answer. Yes, Krishi Sachdeva, you are right. An anti-submarine. Anti-submarine means a ship which can destroy a submarine. पनडुब्बी को जो डिस्ट्रॉय करते हैं ना, तो ये शिप है ना, तो जैसे ऐसे चलती है ना, तो वो शिप, सबमरीन और शिप में डिफरेंस क्या होता है? जैसे ये रिवर है, ये पानी है, ठीक है, ग्रीन कलर का बन गया, चलो कोई बात नहीं। सो लेट्स से कौन सा कलर से बनाओ? दिस इज द शिप, ये शिप है, और सबमरीन, मान लो ये एनिमी की सबमरीन यहाँ पे चल रही है ऐसे, दिस इज सबमरीन। सो सबमरीन कैसे अटैक करती है शिप को, यू नो, टॉर्पीडो के थ्रू। तो शिप भी अटैक कर सकती है उसको टॉर्पीडो के थ्रू। So ship can also attack and destroy the submarine, है ना? That is what you should know. Huh? So it has been made by Cochin Shipyard Limited, Garden Reach Shipbuilders Limited. Cochin Shipyard तो कोचिन में ही होगा, केरला में। GRSE actually is based in Kolkata. Katupalli Shipyard, Lhasa and Tobro ने भी help किया बनाने में. So they all have together made this. The next is, who has been recently appointed as the next provost of MIT. MIT is world's top most engineering college, है ना? प्रोवोस्ट मतलब होता है हेड ऑफ द हॉस्टल को कहते हैं ना, हॉस्टल के जो हेड होते हैं उनको प्रोवोस्ट कहते हैं. Who has been appointed recently? Please tell me. The right answer is option B. Anant Chandra Kasan. B is the right answer है ना. Professor Anand Chandra Kasan. नहीं, डीन अलग होते हैं. डीन तो होते हैं वो, दैट्स अ डिफरेंट थिंग. ठीक है. प्रोवोस्ट जो होते हैं ना वो जनरली हॉस्टल के जो हेड इंचार्ज होते हैं उनको प्रोवोस्ट कहते हैं. ठीक है. और डीन इज डिफरेंट. वो एजुकेशन से रिलेटेड है. व्हाट वाज डेविड बेकम अवार्डेड बाय किंग्स चार्ल्स III? David Beckham is a very famous football captain. He had served as a football captain of England team, and he was awarded with King Charles III what? क्या मिला उनको, कौन सा अवार्ड? The right answer is knighthood. Knighthood का मतलब है कि आगे नाम के आगे सर लग जाएगा. सर डेविड बेकम. So B is the right answer. Yes, Krishi says Deva and Soviet Sampath, right? B is the right answer. And आप देख सकते हो, this is David Beckham. The next one is, which of the following state in India has launched mobile-based e-voting for the first time? So of course we are going to have election very soon in the state of Bihar. That is why the right answer is B is the right answer to this question. Yes, Ashutosh, right. Soviet Sampath, right. Yes, Krishi says Deva. The next is, which is India's first butterfly sanctuary? हाँ, SIR भी वहीं बिहार में हो रहा, राइट. हाँ, गुड. हाँ, यस, कृषि सच देवा, आपने सही बताया. That was actually for pregnant women, physically disabled and old people. ये वाला है ना, e-voting. Which is India's first butterfly sanctuary? The right answer is RLM Butterfly Sanctuary. नाम में ही लिखा हुआ है, देख लो. I've told you कई बार नाम से मैच होता है. So इस 70-80% केस में ना this thing works. कि whatever is there in the key option, keyword is there in the option, then chances are very high that that would be the answer. खैर, ठीक है. The next one is, which satellite is launched in July 2025 as world's first dual frequency radar satellite? Dual frequency. This we will have a separate class on the upcoming Wednesday at 3 p.m. because on that day, 30th July, it will be launched. That is the plan. NASA ISRO synthetic aperture radar. B is the right answer. Yes, Krishi says Deva and Ashutosh both are right. B is the right answer to this question. Okay. Yes, Soviet Sampath, Ashutosh, you are right. The next is, where will PM Modi lead the national celebration of International Yoga Day? अब तो will नहीं होगा, past हो गया. Now it is past. Please tell me, when do we celebrate International Yoga Day? Yes, Krishi Sadhya, very good. Visakhapatnam या Vizag, Andhra Pradesh. International Yoga Day, when do we celebrate? 21st June. And why? What is so special on 21st June? From geography point of view. Longest day in Northern Hemisphere. So B is the right answer. And what is the theme of International Yoga Day this year? हाँ, समर सॉल्स्टिस में कहते हैं इसको. Yes, समर सॉल्स्टिस. What is the theme of International Yoga Day 2025? The right answer is option C, Yoga for One Earth, One Health. Yes, Krishi Sateva, very good. Huh? So here you can see these are the images of Visakhapatnam, International Yoga Day, and Yoga for One Earth, One Health. So C is the right answer. This was the theme. Let's move on to the next one. In which region India's first hydrogen buses launched recently so that the pollution or the carbon emission can be reduced? Leh Ladakh, है ना, is the right answer to this question. And it is launched by NTPC, National Thermal Power Corporation, hydrogen fueled vehicle. है ना, is the right answer. The next is, where is India's first homemade commercial aircraft being manufactured? Bangalore, Hyderabad, Nagpur, Mumbai. What is the right answer? The right answer is C, Nagpur. Okay. I don't know why homemade word is used. I think made in India होना चाहिए. So this is so yes, Dassault Aviation French company, उसने पार्टनरशिप किया है अनिल अंबानी रिलायंस ग्रुप के साथ, है ना. Falcon 2000 बिजनेस जेट्स इंडिया में बनेगी. ठीक है. So C is the right answer to this question. ठीक है. Why I'm discussing it? अगर आप CLAT 2020 का क्वेश्चन देखोगे तो उसमें एक क्वेश्चन आया था when there was a passage on Rafale jets. So it was asked ki Rafale, Dassault Aviation has done an offset deal with which company? So that was also the answer was Reliance. Anil Ambani is a Reliance. ठीक है, ये CLAT 2020 का क्वेश्चन भी इसमें से. Fine. At that time also it was in the news. So yes, you can see Miss Anil Ambani is Reliance, है ना. Dassault Aviation has announced final assembly line for manufacturing Falcon 2000. So ये एरोप्लेन इनसाइड द एरोप्लेन ऐसा दिखता है. ठीक है, ये तो VIP स्टाइल एरोप्लेन लग रहा है ना. Yes. Let's move on. Who among the following won India's first ever Asian Para Badminton medal in men's double wheelchair category? हाँ, ये चार्टर प्लेन टाइप का लग रहा कुछ, राइट. हाँ. Yeah, the right answer is option B, Abu Hubaida and Prem Ali. Okay. So polio afflicted Abu Hubaida and former soldier accident victim Prem Ali. So both are actually, in a sense, you can say differently abled. So they have won it to win first wheelchair badminton medal. Okay. This is of course, you should know, B is the right answer. Yes. So we Sampath, you're right. Which of the following publishes fossil fuel finance report annually? Means every year. Fossil fuel finance report. Yes, December. Yes, Parneet says Deva, you're right. 7 December को है CLAT 2026 and 14 December को AILET का एग्जाम है. Yes. तो आप देख लो गिन के कितना दिन बचा. अगस्त, सितंबर, अक्टूबर, नवंबर, 4 महीना, almost 4 months. The right answer is option C, banking on climate chaos coalition. C is the right answer. ठीक है. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Recently, India's first known epigraphical reference to Halley's Comet. Halley's Comet, every 76 years it is shown in the sky. है ना? It actually comes near to the Earth. है ना? Praneeth, you have to keep on watching my classes till for the next 4 months. हाँ, तब हो जाएगा. But we'll do a lot of revision series also 2 months before the exam. तो वो सब पूरा करते रहना होगा. You have to follow. So the right answer is Vijayanagar Empire, Sri Salam. So B is the right answer. City का नाम है Sri Salam. Mallikarjuna Swami Temple. मैं इसका ये मिला है evidence. Okay. Vijayanagar Empire. Although the capital of Vijayanagar Empire is Hampi, ये capital था. But the evidence regarding Halley's Comet, the research on that were found in Sri Salam. B is the right answer. Yes, MHSET may be helpful होगा आशुतोष. Before MHSET exam, we generally have Maharashtra specific videos also, है ना? Last time also we did. Yes. Yes, we have made a video of Vijayanagar Empire also. Please watch that. Next, if उससे नहीं होगा Praneeth, what we Monday to Wednesday at 3 p.m. also we are doing a session, topic based, that also you should watch, and we will do revision there also before the exam. तो सारे revision series भी आप देखिएगा hopefully, है ना? So then only all the things will be covered. Operation Midnight Hammer was recently executed by which country? Israel, Iran, US, Russia. What is the right answer? Praneeth Sachdeva, from Monday to Wednesday 3 p.m. पर we are having session. आप channel subscribe किए रहोगे, you will get that. So this is actually executed by US on Iran. So the answer is C. So USA dropped at 3 important nuclear sites through B-2 bomber. We had discussed this, right? Yes, Isfahan, Fordo, and Natanz. Very good, Rishi Sachdeva. Great. So this is all about today's class. Now today I'll be meeting you at 8 p.m. with static GK. So thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, press the like button, share this video. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.